Lewis Hamilton gave his verdict on Brad Pitt before he fainted at Las Vegas Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton once claimed Brad Pitt has the natural talent and instincts to be a top F1 driver, so it's unsurprising the Hollywood A-lister had no issues embodying a racer during filming at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Pitt, 60, has formed a friendship with seven-time world champion Hamilton over the last 18 months and was in Vegas to see the 39-year-old finish runner-up behind Mercedes teammate George Russell in the Grand Prix. The Fight Club actor also spent some time on the tarmac himself this weekend, shooting scenes for his new F1-based movie. The Oklahoma native was in character as Sonny Hayes, a driver making his way through the twists and turns of F1. Pitt caused quite the scene in Sin City when his character fainted after a dramatic crash during their fictional race. While Pitt is, and always will be, known for his skills behind the camera, Hamilton thinks the Hollywood A-lister could have been useful in an F1 car. In a previous interview with Sports Illustrated, Hamilton made a telling four-word statement about Pitt while describing the time he took the star out in an F1 car. When asked about Pitt's driving, Hamilton said, "It's in his DNA." He added, "We, Hamilton and Pitt, went to a track in LA. I took him out and sat in the passenger seat, and he drove. I used to be a driving coach when I was younger. It was a way of making some money part-time whilst I was racing. So I've sat with God knows how many non-racing drivers. You can tell immediately the good ones, the bad ones. Straight away, he was on it. You could tell he has it in his DNA. H has just not been able to hone in on it like we have, but H has got big potential." Hamilton has provided the directors and writers with all sorts of knowledge about what happens inside the car, on the track, and in the pit lanes. The movie's producer, Jerry Bruckheimer, offered an insight into Hamilton's influence in a previous interview. He said, "Everything that he has brought to this movie, I cannot even express our thanks to him and all the folks from F1 who made this all possible. The authenticity that he brings. We just cannot imagine what goes into what a driver does and what the sport brings to an audience. Sometimes we do not like to hear some of the things he says because it costs us more money to fix things. But we are all in, we want to make it great, and he is certainly helping us."